What's going on, everybody? So this is my 1968 Honda CB350 that I just picked up not too long ago. Bought it from the original owner. It's only got 8,651 miles on it. We're going to be doing a complete restoration on this. As you guys can see, it's been sitting for quite some time. It won't like kick over, like I can't rotate the engine. I don't know if it's just because it's empty. It's been sitting a while. I don't know. But we got it. So let's get into it. First thing I want to do is take off the seat and the tank so I can get to the carburetor. Check out the inside of the tank, of course, go from there. But overall, should be pretty straightforward. We're going to be cleaning out the carburetors and trying to get it to at least rotate today, the engine. So as you guys can see right now, we're not getting nothing. So we'll see. I just realized this isn't actually sitting flat on the foam. I'm assuming because it's foam. I don't know if it needs something flat. So first thing we're gonna do is take this seat off. There should be a release on the front, near the front. Yep, right there. Perfect. Okay, there we go. I'm assuming this is for holding it up. Yep, probably. I don't know. That's what we're going to use it for. It's not looking too bad in here, all things considered. Looks like positive, negative, a top for the battery there. Bunch of wires. Looks like there's an old cable tie here for something. Who knows? All kinds of wiring. The taillight assembly is not on it. Oh, that's not even wire. It's just old like paracord from the previous owner. The previous owner was a guy who bought this new, actually back in 1970, I believe is what I was told. So not too bad. Original owner. Looks like either the fuel pump or, I don't think these things had electric starters. I don't know, maybe they did. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, there's the vent tube for the battery. Very nice, very nice. Okay, the next step is going to be wanting to get this tank off. It looks like there's a fitting right here for the fuel inlet, which thankfully was in the off position. So it was stored. It looks like it was stored appropriately. Let's go ahead and check inside of the tank while we're here. I've already looked inside of it, so I know it's in really, really good condition. I'm actually super, super surprised at how well of condition this was stored in. But the inside of the tank looks a lot better than our previous tank. If you guys remember the Moped to Motorcycle series. Much, much better. Hard to get in there and see, but just take my word for it. It's a lot better. It's showing its age, and it's got a little bit of like surface on it, surface rust, but it's not rusted out. I don't think there's any holes or anything. So should be pretty easy, straightforward to clean up, rinse out. I probably won't even have to coat it. So, all right, now that we've got that, let's definitely need to replace this seal here on this gas cap. It's quite crusty, but that's what you get when you buy a 57-year-old motorcycle. 52-year-old motorcycle? No, wait, 58-year-old motorcycle. There we go. Nailed it first try. So there should be a couple bolts holding this thing on. So this one in the back here. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, not bad at all. The screen's even still intact. A little bit of surface rust in there, but nothing egregious by any stretch of the imagination. So now the fuel filter should be completely free. There we go. Gorgeous. So it looks like this might have been red originally. And then it looks like maybe someone painted it in the past. But I'm not seeing any egregious rust holes. There might be a couple here and there I need to patch, but overall should be pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Just gonna set that right over here. All right. You know what? I'm also gonna go ahead and remove the seat. Look at that. By hand. Isn't that crazy? Seat's in really, really good condition. Definitely needs to be redone, which I will probably do myself. But all things considered, very good. All right, there's that. Wait, are there two carbs? Oh, there are two carbs in this. I misspoke. Okay, all right. That's why there's two air boxes. That makes sense. One on each side, so we're gonna have two carbs to rebuild today. Ooh, buddy. I'm gonna be doing a full restoration on this bike, top to bottom. I want it to be as close to factory as we can get it. So at some point I will be stripping this entire chassis down, getting it to just the frame, sanding it, sandblasting it, painting it, the whole 9 yards. For right now, I'd like to take a look at these air boxes, which, yeah, I expected that to just break right off. Well, I don't know if it broke off, but it definitely isn't going back on. And then these, yep. Come on. I just want to be gentle with these because I don't want to break them. That's crazy. It's still got the original 350 badge. Oh, it's so cool. That's so freaking cool, you guys. All right, air filters, rubber grommets. All right. I need a bucket, not a bucket, a spot to put all this stuff so that I don't lose anything. Because knowing me, I will lose something. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm going to make an executive decision here, and we're going to leave the carbs alone for right now. Because they look really good. So I'm going to leave them be and see if I can't get this thing fired up kind of as is. I didn't expect them to look that good, quite frankly. We're gonna stop worrying about the actual carbs and fuel for a minute. We're gonna worry about the bottom getting oil in it, because I doubt this thing has had any oil in it in quite some time. So we've got a 19 here, which is what it's supposed to be. That might work. I had to go with a deep well socket. Got a little bit of a, not really a breaker bar here, but a longer ratchet. I just don't want to break it. Yeah, this thing does not want to come off. Look at that. Came right off. Probably not getting that 18 off though. All right, let's see what, if anything, we get out of here. We should get a little some. Oh, okay. More than a little some. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get oil all over my new lens and everything. Sweet, love that. Okay, so far we've drained the oil. We're gonna put some fresh new oil in it now. And we are using, I read online, it's what a lot of people use. It's the Rotella T4 15W40 diesel fuel, or I'm sorry, diesel oil actually. So people say that the additives in this are supposed to be really good for these old engines. So here we go with 2 quarts. All right. I'm gonna pour about half this in here. We're gonna add some oil treatment as well. It's got the zinc anti-wear. I guess the zinc is important for these old engines. I don't really know. This is my first time really getting into stuff like this. So if you guys know anything in the comments, let me know so I can kind of learn. We're just gonna pour not too much of this, I don't think. Add 1 bottle to 4 to 5 quarts of oil, or in between oil changes. So yeah, we're just gonna do about, I don't know, a handful. I'm gonna pull out the spark plugs, see what those look like. See if those have ever been replaced. Ooh. Wow. Well, those have certainly seen better days. They might still get a spark out of them though, we'll see. Let's check out what the inside of that looks like. Where is my, there it is. Oh yeah, it is crusty, dusty. So what we're gonna do is make a forbidden concoction made out of ATF fluid and 100% pure acetone. You guys don't have to buy the acetone that comes in like the tins. This stuff is literally the exact same stuff. It's 100% pure acetone and it's much, much cheaper. We'll give that a shake. I'm gonna pour this in here. And then if that's just sitting in the top of that, that's going to tell me a lot. And it is, which is good. We want it to, you know, not be draining all the way out. But we're going to let that sit. I'm going to take out the other spark plug. And we're gonna let both sides marinate. Let that marinate in there. Alright, we're going to add a little bit of this Simple Green Pro HD cleaner to our ultrasonic cleaner here. We're going to try to clean these spark plugs at least a little bit before I go buy new ones. And we're just going to add a splash of this to that. I got distilled water in there right now. And then I'm just going to place this stuff in here, turn it on, and let it do its magic.
I'll tell you what, if you guys haven't, make sure you click the like, share, and subscribe button on this video. We're going to be doing a full restoration on it, and you're not going to want to miss any of it. I mean, just look at how good this ultrasonic cleaner is working.
Okay, so we've got our tools here. Or not our tools, we've got our spark plugs here that I'm going to pull out of here. And wow, they cleaned up really nice. All things considered. It's definitely not a permanent solution, but considering what they looked like before, I will definitely take this. Wow. That's pretty cool. All right. I'm gonna try to get this thing to rotate over just a little. I'm gonna turn on the main crank here. Oh my God. Okay, here's the good news. The motor's unseized. Oh my God, I cannot believe I just did that. You always see videos of people doing that and you're like, oh my God, how could they do that? You never think it's gonna be you. You never think it's gonna be you. Okay, that's why we bought a big old multi-pack of towels here. Yep, okay. Yep. Just a nice little wash of the engine here, no big deal. Okay, while we wait for the battery to show up, I don't want to hook the fuel tank up quite yet because I do want to clean the inside of it. So what I'm going to be hooking it up to once the battery gets here is this little IV. So as you guys can see, right now I have it currently set up for one fuel inlet. And that is a problem because this has dual carbs. And well, it's not even dual carbs, it's just two carbs, individual carbs. So I need to be able to supply fuel to both of them at the same time. And as of right now, I can't do that. So I'm gonna go get some attachments real quick just to make something to split that. And hopefully by the time I get back, the battery will be here. Okay, we finally have our battery, our very cheap battery, because I don't need a super strong battery right now just for testing this out. So good old Pirate battery, the best that the cheapest that Amazon has to offer. So we're gonna slide this in here. It says that it's supposed to fit, and it doesn't, which is pretty outstanding, quite frankly. Love that for me. Come on, dude. Okay, we're just going to do this and hope for the best, really. I know my electrical engineer little brother is probably watching this right now, screaming at himself, and me. But I just want to see if we have spark and where we can go from there. Well, we have spark, especially on that side. Let's check this side. Dude, we got spark on both of these. Are you freaking kidding me? No way. No freaking way do we have spark on both of these. Okay. So we have spark in both of them, which is good. That's what we want. And if we have spark in both of them, that means we need to hook these spark plugs back up. I shocked myself. When I was testing this one, I grabbed the bare metal, like you're not supposed to do, and shocked myself. So we definitely had spark. Definitely had spark. Yeah. Well, got to rebuild the carbs in the next episode. If you guys want to see it, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.